When you first begin wire wrapping, the first thing that you're going to need is to figure out what tools you need. Now, this can be kind of a confusing subject for people who are just starting because if you go to, a craft store and you stare at the wall of tools, it's a little daunting for the amount of different tools there are. And the big thing I'm going to tell you that will make it super easy is you don't actually need most of them. Most of the tools can have different specialized jobs, but you really don't need a variety of tools to get started with basic wire wrapping. I've been wire wrapping for what feels like forever, and I still only actually use the same three tools that I started out with when I first started wrapping. So let me introduce these tools to you. The first thing you're going to need is a good set of snips. So these are just a wire cutter, okay? So you're not going to want to maybe use your husband's old big, chunky ones. You're going to want a nice pair that will cut your wire nice and close and flat. So look for a pair, if you can, that has a flat back. Some are kind of tapered, dimpled in a little bit, and they work just fine if you get those. It's not a big deal. Personally, I prefer the flat backed ones because when you're cutting a wire up against a piece, you can get a much closer snip with a flat backed snip. So look for a nice sharp pair of snips, and that's all you need. The next thing you're going to need is a round nose plier. So on the tips of these, the tongs on the ends are just simply round, and they're for making round shapes. Go figure. Super easy. It's just for coiling your wire around. Once again, I know there's different ones that have like steps and different sizes. Honestly, I can make everything I need with just these round set of tools. And the last one, probably the most important one, is flat nose pliers. So these ones just simply have a flat inside. The one thing to look for when you're shopping for flat nose pliers is, personally, I prefer to make sure there isn't ones that have teeth on the inside. So some will have little tiny grooves that will help your like grip, maybe if you're doing like actually electrical work. But in jewelry work, we don't want those grooves because they will actually leave dents on your wire. So try to look for a pair that have a flat inside, and that's going to help you greatly. So I am holding four here because ideally when you're first starting out, if you can afford it, I mean, you can get by with just these three. But if you can splurge for just one more, get two of the flat nose pliers. They do come in handy when you are working with things like jump rings, to be able to have two sets of those flat nose to be able to open and close things like that. It can come in handy as opposed to using the round nose, which can be more slip off of your rings. So personally, those are the first four that I use for anything and everything. I literally don't own another tool. I use these four for everything.